Hi, my Ravenets. The goth with me. So, obviously, it's already spread there, as in removed, because of my glasses. Let's take these earrings off. Let's take this choker off. And the buckle. Got it. Right. Then break off. Brush. And then we take this off. And this off. But I hope you're all having an amazing Saturday. I was at my autism group today and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Seeing my friends and playing card games. Now, I'm also, I suppose, not like other people of my age, if that makes any sense. A lot of people my age like going clubbing, partying, that sort of thing. And I generally don't. I'm going to do this first and then clean and stuff. I generally don't. I like going in the countryside. I like enjoying art, stately homes, that sort of thing. And I'll admit, I did once try to go clubbing. This was before I met my partner, and it was horrible. Because in the first, I only went for I think maybe half a year doing clubbing. I think that's when I was 28, yeah, maybe 29. And I went with my ex-friend now, because she's horrible, and I realised she was just using me for my car. But anyway, I went to this club where I live. It's a club called Alexander's. And there was a guy kissing me. Now, again, I didn't have a problem with a guy kissing me at that point, just as long as it wasn't anything else. And then he put me in a corner where the pinball machines are, and tried to, And I said, if you carry on, I am going to scream. And he stopped, and I was able to get out, and here's where my ex-friend is not a very nice person. And they said, oh, well, it's your fault because you led them on. No. Nobody gets to decide to do something to me simply because I'm wearing something. Now, you've seen the stuff that I wear. I don't really wear, even back then, really revealing things. Maybe cleavage, but not anything really, really revealing. That's just not who I am. Maybe a little bit, not loads. So yeah, generally, I don't do clubbing, and I wouldn't go away either and do clubbing. If I went away to Greece or Spain or Italy, I would be to go and see the history, all of that things. I would love to go to Egypt to see the pyramids, but my partner does not like the heat. Even when it gets a bit hot, he gets very grumpy and he doesn't deal well with the heat. He is a person in winter who can literally go outside in pretty much just a t-shirt and possibly a jacket and be completely fine when there's frost on the ground kind of stuff. He is not one of those people that, he just hates the heat. So, and I wouldn't obviously want to put him, through that. So, I just thought I'd let you know that I'm generally one of these people, as I've said before, that doesn't do clubbing. And as my partner tries to say, I'm very old at heart. I do little things I'll go to the cinema and I'll go for a meal, but generally, I don't think that I would deal with a concert where you sleep overnight in a tent and that sort of thing. I think that I would really, really struggle with that. It would really upset me. And I just couldn't deal with the noise. But I think the main reason why I don't like it is possibly to do with my upbringing. and I'm going to say this for people who are just following me, I went for a very, not very nice, shall we say, in case TikTok basically does a shithead on me. Let's just say when they habu assess me, and I had it for 27 years of my life. I'm 34 now. And I think after all the chaos and the drama and the manipulation and the controlling and just my life being one pile of shit, I think that's another reason why I choose places that are calm and just chill and not really aggressive and stuff. Yes, there's a small part of me that would like to go and see a monster truck show. I would love to see that. I like cars. I don't know much about cars, but I do like seeing nice cars and stuff like that. Back in the day when I was a kid, I used to play a game on my PSP. I think it was Need for Speed, I think. And one of my favourite cars on there was an RX-8 Master. And my other favourite car was an orange Mustang, one of the new ones. I cannot remember the make. But yeah, generally, I do like stuff. Like, there's a little bit adventurous, but generally going to stately homes, castles like that, seeing history, learning about tombs, learning about witch history, because I went to a witch museum 2022. Yeah, I went to a witch museum in 2022. That was really fucking cool. I really enjoyed that. I really did. It was beautiful. Give me a second, I'm going to wash my face and we'll be back when I'm doing a whole face prep. I've done something very stupid. I don't know if you can see this bit red here. Yeah, I've got a bump. Yeah, I was washing my face and the tap, I went thwack. So if you see a bruise, yeah, by my eye, it's a tap. It's a tap. I'm going to do this very quickly because we're running low on time. I might have to cut this, we'll see. But generally, come with this first, which is hyaluronic acid serum. I may have to cut bits from this, as in like shorten it down, we'll see. This is generally what I do first. Just get it all up in there. Get it all up in there. Get it all up in there. Wow, 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 wow. But yeah, this is kind of really helps, and I think I've seen one of it is really good for tattoos as well, because it's not going to affect them. I'm also just thinking back to what happened. It's going to literally look like I've got a black eye there. Fantastic. But generally, come with this first, which is hyaluronic acid serum. Is day cream, but I use it for both. It's hyaluronic acid cream. And it's good. Well, being a glass wearer, it's the fact that no matter how much primer, as in like the sticky primer I put on, which I think I'm doing primer wrong, by the way, because things are melting on my face, or if I touch it, it smooths out regardless. No matter how small amount I use or how big amount I use, it does not work for me. Yes, unfortunately, it's like a power lamp primer. But yeah, generally being a glass wearer, it is very annoying because your glasses, it smudges regardless. And obviously, if you're a person like me who can see without my glasses, you try and like take all your pictures and videos and stuff like after, like before, sorry, you put your glasses on, like I do. And then you do some glasses, but genuinely, and you probably can see some of it, you know, these lines here, and it's like no matter what I do, like skincare wise, or no, not skincare, foundation wise, whatever, you always have that fucking mark, and it's so annoying. He's out, so he's gonna help me do the last bit, anybody. So this is a brightening eye thing, but yeah, we just kind of do these. He's probably thinking, what the hell are you doing? To do this, but yeah, it's called the Q10 Anti-Wrinkle Eye Roll-On. No, you cannot have it. It's not for your eyes. It's not for your eyes. It's the end result. With my hoodie on. My hoodie, my hoodie, my hoodie, my hoodie.